Hey, 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 what's going on, collective? Your girl's been busy. She's been busy. She's been doing some stuff, getting things done, right? Yeah, the energy's shifting. Hey, what's up? Remember that time is fluid, so whenever you see this message, it's when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Anyway, guys, the baskets are coming along. I really think you'll appreciate it. I'm going to put in, not only will you get the free deck and the 15-minute love reading, you also get a few of my favorite things. All right? Because I'm all about self-care. I really dig, taking baths and pampering myself, my skin. I'm really into that, so I try to, I do that. Anyway, yep, I added a few things for some self-care, or if you want to love on your significant other. You hear me? Okay? Because we know. And when we loving on our significant other, it's not just on Valentine's Day. That should be every day. Correct? Correct. But you should be loving on yourself every day too. Yes. Let's get a wisdom oracle first. Remember, you guys, this is for entertainment. What y'all been doing? How y'all been? I missed y'all. Yeah, that's why I'm back. Yeah, because I feel there's an unfinished symphony here. Unfinished symphony, huh? Somebody feels like there's some unfinished business. They haven't, they didn't show you another part of them, another side of them, right? Maybe you got the side that they used as a guard to protect themselves, as part of their little game or whatever it is they were doing. And now they realize and they wish they would have showed you, or they're hoping that you allow them to show you another side. Ooh-wee. I heard that. Listen. Valentine's Day's a motherfucker, huh? So yeah, somebody's at a fork in the road. Which way do I go? Somebody could also have, you got an owl on your back, okay? So this could have been a journey for you as well. But you've been walking in wisdom. You've always had a spirit guide behind you that that was there for you. Is that a ring? No, that's not a ring. You're very intuitive, right? You're very intuitive. You're very mature in your intuition and your knowledge and your wisdom, all right? Because when animals, when antelopes, their maturity doesn't happen until their antlers grow. You know what I mean? You can tell a buck between a mature adult. You know what I'm saying? By the antlers. And there's also, what's that monkey's name from Lion King? He's here. So you have a lot of, number 13 could be significant as well. You have a lot of spirit guides and people that are around you and teaching you and showing you which way you should go, right? But ultimately, Spirit's saying, at this fork in the road, these are probably roads you've never gone down before. Okay? These are new roads, so you put your intuition and take one. Basically, yeah. 3 and 1 is 4. Yeah, some of you guys could have been contemplating and waiting and being patient of the right time, or waiting for a sign for which way to go. Spirit said, this is your sign. All right, what's the sign? Okay, that's 2. Never-ending story. Wow. Wait a minute. Wait till you see this one. Soulmates. Ooh, wait. Never-ending story, huh? Oh, God, why you can look? We got deep knowing and TikTok. Deep knowing and TikTok. Serendipity. Soulmates. This doesn't have to be a love relationship. This could be friendships, right? Family, co-workers, whatever the situation is, right? This could be new. You could be 7 and 3 is 10. That's ending, and it's almost like you're saying, "Damn, and I gotta do this again. I gotta do this again," right? Deep knowing and TikTok, time. Something about time. We'll put that right in the middle. Time getting away from you. Time is an illusion. Because I feel like spirit is like, let go. Okay, let go. Release something. It's time to release something. You're very intuitive, deep knowing. This is giving me high priest energy. Maybe this is something. Maybe this is a challenge you thought you would never, or a time in your life that you may have never thought would come to an end, right? What's going on here from that collective? What's this fork in the road? And this is about relationships. Holding on to relationships, right? Yeah. It's time to release. Yeah. Maybe that could be what's keeping you from going down, choosing a path and moving towards it. We got constant lying. Wow. Demand honesty and be truthful yourself. Trust is built on a foundation of truth. And then we got blame shifting. Wow. Yeah. So I feel like it's time for you to make a decision, and a decision needs to be made from how you feel and what you want, not doing it because you got no other fucking choice. You got a choice, right? Hold your ground and refuse to accept blame for things you didn't do. Seek clarity and fairness. It's time. If you've been holding on and hoping that people would, finally come around and hold themselves accountable, the never-ending story. 7 and 3 is 10. It's time to release that. It's time to stop waiting for that. Look, constant lying. Demand honesty, with not just from other people, but with yourself. Emotional unavailability. Never-ending story. It's always the same shit. Different day, right? I did this because you did that. Blame shifting. TikTok, it's time. Over dependency on one partner. Encourage independence and personal growth within the relationship. Balance is key. Yeah, like you can't be responsible for another adult. You're not supposed to be responsible for another adult. You're not supposed to put your life on hold to, continue to make sure other people are okay. You got to move on. You got to be okay with yourself. You have to step into your own destiny. I mean, because we could sit around and wish and hope that we had, a certain lifestyle or had things in a certain way, but if we're not moving towards that, if we're constantly looking at what we released, then that's a stuck energy, right? That's not making no kind of movement. You're walking into a brick wall. Spirit said you're walking one way, but you're looking backwards. You can't drive forward looking backwards. You're gonna run into something. You'll run yourself off a cliff. Yeah, don't let people be over dependent on you, acting as if you have some kind of responsibility to them. Y'all already know how I feel about it. Once the cord is cut, your responsibility is to protect them, as they grow old enough to make the decisions. When they start making their own decisions, Spirit said, when they start getting disrespectful, it's time for you to let them go. Look at that. Look at that. It's time for you to let them go. When they stop respecting boundaries, when they stop respecting how you feel, right? When they're constantly, gaslighting, lying, being manipulative, overly dependent upon you, you stand up for yourself and you demand the respect you deserve. And you deserve to be treated with dignity. And this is soulmates. This is friendships. People that, you created bonds and ties with, right? Emotional bonds and ties. Public humiliation. Wow. So somebody wanted to humiliate you. They wanted to make you, assert your boundaries and demand respectful treatment, both in private and in public. Exactly. So somebody felt like you would be publicly humiliated if they caused some kind of conflict towards you. You knew exactly what somebody was trying to do. With this deep knowing, that's how come it's a never-ending story. Where we're at right now it's not going to change. So it's time to make a decision. It's time to let go of other people's baggage. You're not their savior. You know what I mean? God is. He's everybody's savior, and it's up to them to form that emotional attachment to him as they try to attach to you. By them pulling away their emotional stability and constantly lying and blaming you for why things are the way they are, it's like, if it wasn't for you getting what you needed from the Most High, you would be humiliated. You probably would feel fucked up. You probably would succumb to what they were trying to do. Stop playing with me. Unresolved anger. Come on. That's crazy. They wanted you to look bad. They wanted you to feel bad. Spirit said the most important energies in your life, when they all fucking decide to abandon you, that's public humiliation, because now everybody's looking at you like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Right? It's all good. Blame shifting. Because you stop allowing them to be, unresolved anger. You stop allowing them to be overly dependent upon you. You're always supposed to be there for them, but they're never there for you. Constant negativity. I can't make it up. Yes. Yeah, you were ready to surround yourself with a different energy, man. Something more positive, something that's more uplifting. That shit could have been making you feel depressed, sad, angry, right? Angry. And when we get angry, what do? We make risky moves. Look, they wanted financial control over you. Wow. But I feel like you gained your own financial stability and independence. You make your own financial decisions, right? The Spirit said you're not sharing it with them. And it ain't because it's not something that you would do, but you had to set up boundaries. Stop letting people use you. They come in and they get what they need, and then they fucking disrespect you. Man, stop playing. And they refuse to fucking apologize. Look at that. Without withholding support, I promise. And they refuse to apologize. They refuse to try to fix it. To fill in the blanks, right? They've been filling it in with lies and manipulation. To anybody that'll listen, I'm hearing. Somebody wanted you to explode, have some kind of breakdown, some kind of trigger, right? That would make you just really lash out, Ooh, spirits, and then they could go look, see? This is why we don't deal with this person. This person is unstable. Yeah, they knew. They knew what buttons to push. But what you have done is you have learned how to express yourself in a very healthy way. You're not out here sabotaging. Look, narcissistic fucking behavior. I can't make it up. Yeah, you protected yourself and you set boundaries with these folks. These were very controlling people, and when they didn't get their way, they tried to humiliate you. I'm hearing humiliation ritual. Well, that's a humiliation ritual by itself. When you try to trigger someone into an explosive moment, right? That's what it is. That's a humiliation. Is poking, and wait, to get somebody to react, and then stand back and go, see. That's a humiliation ritual. When people intentionally try to hurt your feelings or trigger you or get a reaction out of you, especially a negative one, that's a humiliation ritual. So y'all think all this stuff about witchcraft and doing spell work, man, listen, that's an everyday thing. And you know it is. That's an everyday thing. Look, using love as a weapon. Child, stop playing. That's what they was doing. That's what, look, with their overbearing behavior. You could have been dealing with a Taurus. That's a big ass bull. Yeah, this is somebody, yeah, you didn't give them their way. They run over you. They would tear, like a bull in a damn china shop. They'd tear every fucking thing up. Yeah, they will. Recognize manipulation and refuse to let love be used against you. Thank you. That's what you did, collective. It's time to let go now. Yes. True love is nurturing, not controlling. You set up boundaries. Somebody did not like that. They didn't, so they was going to humiliate you. Somebody, woo, they lie all the time. They lie, the truth ain't in them. They got a split tongue. They're constantly negative, and they're always blaming. And always needing something. Always can't do nothing by themselves. Very disrespectful. Child, listen. Yes. Recognize, yeah. Healthy relationships allow for individuality, yeah. Yeah. Look, I'm telling you, somebody refuses to apologize. What can you do? You've been waiting and waiting. It's a never-ending story. How long you gonna fucking wait before you decide to just go on with your life? Everybody else is going on with theirs. What are you waiting for? If ever someone decides to hold themselves accountable for their actions, then that would be growth for them, wouldn't it? And maybe if there's been enough growth, they might be able to meet you on an emotional level. But until then, you already know. Keep them boundaries up and strengthen them if you have to. What's going on here, Spirit? What else I got out here? Oh, I got the modern witch out here. Look, constant arguments. Wow, somebody like to argue all the time. I can't stand no nagging, arguing person. I really can't. And I ain't one of them. Because I'll get real silent on your ass. And listen, I promise you ain't got to worry about me fussing and fighting with you. Nope, because I don't like that. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. I don't like fighting. I don't like arguing. Listen, fine, we don't agree. Let's just go our separate ways. All that get back and out of you, this and this and that. Listen. Ten of Swords. Somebody is having nightmares, or somebody tried to create that for you, but this is somebody that's having nightmares, but like Spirit has said, this is somebody that refuses to apologize what the fuck they done. Alright? That's how narcissistic this person is. Somebody wanted to control your finances, your stability, or where your money went. That's what I'm hearing. Where your money went. If you wasn't sharing it with them, if you wasn't allowing them to eat off your fucking plate, then listen. If you wasn't allowing them to eat off your plate, then you wasn't going to eat either. They was going to stop you from eating. And damn sure stop you from eating with anybody else. Because that would have, they would have been left hanging, but also it would have showed, people in the environment around you that it wasn't you, it was them. That's something they really don't want to come out. They really don't want that to come out. What's going on with this person? So, if like I said already, it's time. It's time to just go ahead on, man. Go ahead on. Listen, everything is fine. Yep. It's time to just move on. I don't know. It's just like you got wings and you earned your freedom. You got outside the cage, right? But you're still sitting on an hourglass. Time, giving something time. Time's up, Spirit said. Time's up. Who? Time's up. It's time to release it. What's going on here, Spirit? 3 of Pentacles. Somebody that you thought was your friend. You thought was somebody that had your fucking back. Somebody wanted what you had. So they betrayed you. They regret it, but they'll never tell you that shit. They'll never admit that shit because they done did so much damage, with other people that, how that gonna look, right? And I'm telling you, Spirit just said, this person's so egotistical and prideful that they think that they could come back into your life. That you would accept them back. That's enough. Ooh, somebody's still trying to come back in and humiliate you because they dragged you through the fucking mud. Little beknownst to you. Alright? Whether you know it or you don't. Yeah, the devil came out of the reverse. Yeah, she would do this. MFO was toxic. Whew, this wasn't nothing but the devil. You had bound yourself with the devil. Yeah, baby. Yes, you did. Yeah, listen. You was wearing your thought goggles. You was wearing your thought goggles. You didn't see this person until, you was already in it, right? What we got here? Listen. Thank you, Jesus, right? This could have been a marriage. Ooh, some of y'all could have married somebody. They watch you. They watch you. Yeah. Child, this person was humiliating you while you was with them. That's what Spirit said, yeah. Ace of Cups in reverse. Watching to see if I feel like somebody tried to interfere in your love life as well. So somebody could have spread some rumors about you, so to keep people, to avoid you in some way, shape, or form. Ooh, I know they didn't do that shit. Did they do that shit, Spirit? Child, you confirmation. Or people could, I don't know, this person's in the reverse. Well, you disconnected yourself. You released this shit. What, heartbreak? Yes, you did, baby. You overcame this. Well, in the reverse, yeah. You listen, you didn't invest in nothing, none of this. Something with this wand. I'm telling you, somebody want to come back in and apologize. I don't know what's up with that wand. That wand got something grown on it. Listen, you know the truth. You've been speaking the truth. That investment was a bad investment. And whatever you're speaking the absolute fucking truth, and you being fair. You standing up and you speaking your side of the story and how it went down. Because somebody's out here trying to make you look like a damn fool, but still want to come in, want to slide their ass in, and still have some kind of connection to you. Child, listen. Somebody trying to make a fool out of you. Confirmation. Somebody want to come and make a fool out of you. That's what they want. Oh, they want to come and make a fool out of you. You hear me? They want to knock you off balance. They want to bring imbalance into your life. They want to fuck your shit up. Stop playing with me. Listen. They want to knock you off your balance, baby. Stop playing. Create burdens. Man, listen. Y'all be good out here. I'm going to go and get out because I'm hungry. I got to fix me something to eat. And that was my stove going off, although it was confirmation. I see y'all. Y'all be careful with this person. This person want to come. They want to make a fool of you. Don't let it happen. All right, y'all do this. Y'all stay up.